is the second video for law of sines when angle side angle is known. Again, law of sines is sine of an angle over opposite side equals sine of an angle over opposite side. In order to be successful at law of sines, you need to know one complete ratio. As mentioned, there will be 3 videos, one for angle, angle, side, one for angle, side, angle, and one for side, side, angle. For this triangle, we can see angle A is 56, angle B is 93, angle C is unknown. Again, looking at our information, it goes angle, side, angle in that order. The first thing we want to do is use the fact that a triangle adds up to 180 degrees to find the measure of angle C. Now we have all 3 angles. Again, in order to use law of sines, we need to know an angle and its side opposite for our initial ratio. So we set this up. The sine 31 is 216. This part does not matter what order you do this in, so let's choose angle A and solve for side A first, equals sine of 56. Over A. Again, from here to solve for A, we would cross multiply. And then divide by sine of 31. Once we get the ratio completely solved for A, then we pick up our calculator, type this in our calculator, and get an answer of 25.75. Find the last piece of this triangle, which would be side B. Again, it's across from angle B. We always start the ratio on the left with our given information. So sine of 31 is 216. A sine of 93 is 2b. Again, we're going to start by cross multiplying. And then divide by sine of 31. Once we have that all written out, then we pick up our calculator and we put this in the calculator to find that between side, and B is about 31.02. Again, once you're all done, double check. The largest angle and the largest side should be across from each other. The smallest angle and the smallest side should be across from each other. To get started on this question, we want to start by filling in what we know. So let's call this A, which is 45 degrees. Let's call this B, 45 degrees. And then this would be C, which means side C is 15 root 2. If you remember from this given information, again, as we connect the dots, it goes angle, side, angle in that particular order. This one, actually, we don't have to use law of sines to solve if we remember special right triangles. If we set this up, we know that this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, which has a ratio of A root 2. We know that that hypotenuse is 15 root 2, which means the missing side is 15, and that missing angle would be 90 degrees. Now, if we did not recognize this as a special right triangle, we can totally use law of sines, and we should get the same answer regardless. So starting with our given information, we would find the missing angle of C to be 90 degrees. So we're going to set this up. Sine of 90 is to 15 root 2 as sine of 45 is to A. We would cross multiply. And divide. Remember that sine of 90 is 1 based on our unit circle, so A is going to equal exactly 15. I could do this exact same law of sines for the next piece, or I could again recognize that these two angles are the same, therefore the side lengths would be the same. And now we have found all 6 pieces of information, either using law of sines or special right triangles, whichever one you prefer.